Hey guys, Scrub Lord here, and welcome to another episode of Scrub Souls. In this episode, we are going to be taking my Blood Level 4 character through Yahar'gul Unseen Village and killing the one Reborn. This is the most difficult level that I've done at BL4, and it's also the most difficult boss that I've done at BL4. It reminds me a little bit of Aldrich in the sense that this isn't a terribly difficult boss at regular levels, but at BL4, it just really screwed me up. So what I'm going to do here for this level is give real short shrift to most of the areas, just kind of show you where I went and get straight to the boss because I don't want the level to become ridiculously long. So here it is. Down the stairs at the beginning of the level you're going to find your first bolt gem, so make sure you pick that up. It's the only one I've found so far. Unless you're coming back to do a little bit more thorough sweep of this level once you get better blood gems for your weapon, I would say you're going to want to make sure you get as many of your drops as possible. That particular witch or bell ringer there controls a lot of the level, so it's nice to take her out. But of course, you might find yourself in a mad dash for the second lamp, in which case coming down here each time doesn't make a lot of sense. But there is one thing that you really do want from down here, and that's this, the upper cathedral key. This will be a little bit easier if you kill the bell ringing lady, but basically it's just a shitstorm of RNG, so I was really lucky to get this on my first try, but it wasn't skill, it was luck. At any rate, you're looking for this lamp. If you want to try to take out the gang trio, make sure you take out this bell ringer first, because chances are you're going to have to retreat during the fight. I personally don't recommend it. I found it really difficult and I was never able to take them out. Maybe I'll stop back here once I have better gems. If you do want to give them a go, the best way to do is to sneak up the stairs, first down the stairs, then up the stairs behind this guy. You can backstab him and get a visceral and try to take him out fast, but as you see, I'm not really doing any damage. I changed up my weapons, I changed up my gear, what I was wearing, how I was buffing and whatnot, and they just proved to be too much to me. I couldn't take one out quickly enough, and I certainly couldn't deal with all three of them. Assuming that you went through the jail earlier, you probably opened this door, and that'll save you some time because you won't have to deal with the gank trio. If you did not open this, I suppose you're going to have to run past them, and I guess I just sprint for the elevator. Once you make it to the elevator, of course, you've got a shortcut that allows you to avoid the gank trio altogether and change your starting lamp to the beginning of the level. Jumping off the elevator halfway down is your quickest route to the boss and the one that offers the path of least resistance, so it's the one you're going to be using, and if you're like me, you're going to be using it a lot. Make sure you kill this undead bone werewolf or whatever it is, because it's guarding a gem that you really want. It's the best gem you're likely to have at this point in the game. So this is the one Reborn, and this boss just shit all over me. I found it really difficult. A lot of RNG, and what seemed like RNG sometimes wasn't. It was just a matter of me maybe not being familiar enough with the boss's moveset. I watched a lot of videos, and I'll go ahead and leave a link to what I think was probably the best video that I watched to try to help me through this fight. But if you are watching videos of, super pro players doing this, they're going to use beast blood pellets and they're going to use lightning paper. And I would advise you not to at first, because what's going to happen is you're going to pop that beast blood pellet, use your lightning paper, and then run down to the boss and be dead in 5 seconds, in which case you just don't have any way to get those beast blood pellets back at this point in the game. So keep fighting the boss until you kind of get used to its moveset. You kind of know when it's going to drop bones on you. You've got the audio and visual signals down, and you think you can pull it off. I would say if you can't get the boss to half health without the beast blood pellet, don't use the beast blood pellet. Keep working on it until you can, you feel like you're competent fighting the boss before you start wasting your consumables. Okay, so this is the winning run here. I'm sorry, I usually show a lot of deaths in my videos, and I'm probably not going to have any in this one, just because I don't want it to be too long, and it's already too long. But basically I changed up a lot of things. I ended up going with high arcane armor for it. I switched back and forth weapons and ended up settling on G-Soul's method of using high physical damage and then lightning paper in order to buff it. Obviously you want to take out the witches first. That's not any big secret. But approaching the boss can be somewhat difficult too, and like I said, if you're just going in here thinking this is going to be easy and popping beast blood pellets and lightning paper, you're probably going to lose them. Alright, get a little hit there. Make sure you're full health. You'll probably have enough vials getting through this. But the basic idea is to try to collapse this guy by getting on its feet. And just be real aware of when the ground kind of turns red around you. There's a lot of sound signals. But the bones dropping on my head tended to screw me up the worst. And that one too. When you hit something too many times, it starts to glow red, and that one too. When you puke stuff out, I never got the sound signal down for that. You'll have to listen for it. I usually just sprinted away and sometimes died when it happened. It's funny, if you go back and watch the video I linked to, you'll see him just come down here, and he basically just takes out the legs just one by one. It's like a 2-minute video of him killing the boss. I couldn't do it. When he does that, it seems like you get a few seconds to get in here and hit him, and I just completely whiff for the most part, but it's there. That's the opportunity you have. There's just so much going on in this fight. So many different ways to die. Look, I want to get that head. That's where the bulk of the damage is. Now I've lost my beast blood and I've lost my lightning paper, but that's fine. I'm not actually expecting to beat him here. I've had him to this point before. Start messing around with consumables. Oh, I actually did that one well. And here he goes again, and I'm trapped behind that leg. I'm not sure how I managed to get out of that with no damage. Just keep looking for those legs. There we go. Not sure why the foot popped on me. I wasn't even attacking it. I just keep making the same mistake over and over again. But if you're watching this video because you're struggling with this boss and want to see how a scrub manages to pull it off, I suppose that's all useful to see. There I go again. I thought I was going to die there. And here's something funny happens. I'm starting to stop and think because I've been on and off this boss several times, and I'm starting to wonder if I have my computer recording, if I have my video editor recording at the time. So I start to panic thinking, oh, and this is the one I'm going to beat him with, and I don't even have it recording. So I kind of dodge off into the hallway to have a look at it. Really calm my nerves for a moment. Now, it seems like he can still drop stuff on you back here, but it doesn't do damage. But don't take my word for that. I might just be getting lucky on that. So I checked my computer and I am recording. doing hit and runs on these legs and hoping I can get him knocked over one more time here. Get out. Just need to collapse him one more time. Keep moving at all times. Don't ever stand still in the entire fight. Just want to always be moving. Oh, that's my opportunity right there. And there she goes down. This was a big relief, and if you've been listening to the live audio, it was probably somewhat entertaining at that point. So there you have it, the one Reborn at Blood Level 4, hardest boss I've encountered so far. Go ahead and leave a like and subscribe, and check back to see how I'm doing on my first ever BL4 Bloodborne.